It's Around the Boards, back at it again, episode 26. I'm Rob. I'm here with Dez, and our good buddy Dunk makes his triumphant return. What else we got in store, Dez?
So this week, guys, we are talking about all the trophy finalists. It's coming down to the end of the season here. In the final stretch, all the teams under 20 games left remaining. So got to talk about those finalists for the trophies. We're also talking a bunch of Patrick Laine nonsense. Ovechkin hitting his 600th career goal. What a career that guy's had, huh?
Yeah, that guy's old.
Old like,
and
old.
Cute.
And Dunk's here. Hey, Dunk. Let's just get into it now. What do you say?
Yeah, why not? Here we go.
Let's get it started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Around the board.
What's up, everybody? This is Around the Boards. Back at it again.
But we got somebody else joining us again.
Oh, we got somebody else joining us again.
And his name is...
What?
Are you going to say, Rob?
Hey.
That says it all. They know who it is now.
Who's that guy?
Hey.
So what's on everybody's minds concerning the NHL?
I'm thinking about how I can convince you that Anze Kopitar is top 5 for Art Ross, if not top 3.
No, he's not.
Patrick Laine.
Patrick Laine should shave his beard.
Yeah, that too. Imagine if they make a deep run in the playoffs, what it's going to look like.
It's going to look the same because I don't know if it's going to
That's going to be gross if that's the case.
I feel like he's actually been growing that his entire life. I mean, he's only 19 years old, so
He just hasn't learned how to shave yet, so it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
No, Kopitar isn't going to win the Art Ross. I'm just saying.
I didn't say he's going to win it. I say he's going to be top 3 finalist for Art Ross.
Taylor Hall's going to win the Art Ross.
That is no, he's not.
You know what the Art Ross is for, right? Like
Cutest player, right?
cutest, yeah.
Yeah.
Most baby looking.
Leads the league in points, yeah.
Who's the most baby-looking player in the NHL? Nathan Gerby?
No, it's going to be Johnny Gaudreau. Let's be honest.
Connor McDavid looks pretty babyish too.
He looks old.
You say Connor McDavid looks old?
He does.
No, I think he looks pretty babyish.
Johnny Gaudreau looks like the littlest kid there is.
I think
Fucking Cabbage Patch Kid.
Or Eric Comrie on the fucking Jets.
Kadri. Yeah.
No, not Kadri. I said Eric Comrie. God damn. Kadri has a fucking beard, you dumbass.
I think it'd be cool to see like a dark horse like Malkin win the Art Ross. Would be cool.
Is that a dark horse?
No, I mean, well, no one's talking. Everyone's talking about Kucherov and McDavid, and that's it.
Well, Malkin's right behind Kucherov with 89 currently.
How many points?
89. And Nikita Kucherov has 93.
McKinnon would be cool too.
Yeah, he's right behind Malkin. He's actually tied with him. With wow, holy shit! There's actually 3 guys tied. McDavid, McKinnon, and Malkin are all tied with 89 points. Robbie Kopitar falls down to the 8th spot with 80 points.
Yeah, I mean, I even think I think Giroux's up there, and Phil Kessel and Steven Stamkos is there too. They're all within like 2 points of each other.
Kessel's actually in the 9th spot behind Kopi with 79.
I think Pittsburgh. I think Malkin might do it just because I think Tampa Bay is probably going to slow it down a little bit for the next couple weeks.
I don't know, man. They have it all season.
Oh, Kucherov's kind of quieted down for the past, over the past month or so.
Yeah.
And Malkin's just going and going and going and going. So,
yeah.
So I'm going to go with Malkin, I think. I like Malkin too. So,
And he's got a lot of good players to rack up a ton of assists.
yeah, if you have Sidney Crosby and Phil Kessel passing to you and you're passing to them, yeah.
I don't think Nathan McKinnon has a chance unless he goes a 10-game goal scoring streak.
No.
Or what is he on 12 games now? Like a point streak?
Who's that?
McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon.
I'm not sure, honestly.
I'm pretty sure he's on 12-game point streak right now.
I'm pretty sure he's been going hard.
Is Taylor Hall's point streak still going on?
No, that ended at 26 games. But that can totally take me into what I wanted to talk about, actually, which I have here in my notes.
Is it hockey related?
Yes.
Talk about hockey.
and it actually has to do with the heart race. That's
You know who's going to win the Hart Trophy?
who's that? Who do you think?
Ante Kopitar.
Hart's MVP, right?
Hart is MVP.
Taylor
And
Hall.
that's why,
No.
right. No,
No.
totally. And
Not
that's
Taylor Hall.
Listen, the Devils are in a wild card spot currently to make the playoffs. Obviously, it has to do with your team as well, besides the individual. But here's Taylor Hall basically carried the Devils with his 26-game point streak. Then the Devils started like whooping ass on everybody there.
Kopitar carried the Kings the whole season without Jeff Carter.
I don't even think the Kings are going to make the playoffs. I'm sorry.
They're fucking third in their division right now.
Oh, barely.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess what? If you're in the third in your division, you're making the playoffs, and you're not even a wild card team.
Just speaking, I think Kucherov will probably win it just because.
Right.
But I think Taylor Hall deserves it more. But
Right.
Taylor Hall's not going to win it. I'm telling you right now.
no, but he deserves it.
Right. He's definitely an underdog.
He put the whole fucking team on his back. Sorry, freaking team. Am I allowed to swear now or no?
You're allowed to swear.
I
All
think
right.
him and McKinnon both are underdog candidates for the Art Trophy.
McKinnon's not even the best player on his team.
Who's the best player in the Avalanche, Rob?
Gabriel Landeskog.
I like Landeskog better, but I think yeah. But anyways, that was off topic. But
Just because I said Nathan McKinnon's not the best player on his team. I would take Landeskog over McKinnon any day.
yeah,
So,
mainly because he's Swedish and they know how to win.
okay. Sure.
That's why, I do think Taylor Hall is and both underdogs for the running for the Raw.
I think that has a part to do with it though too. Is that no one else on the Devils is showing up and Taylor Hall is.
Right, exactly.
Corey Schneider.
Okay, whatever. But
Didn't Carey Price just win the Hart Trophy a couple years ago?
yeah, I think so. A goalie could win it too, but I don't think there's any. Real,
2015. Yeah, Carey Price won the Hart Trophy.
the only goalie that's kind of doing anything right now is Vasilevsky, but
Yeah,
But he's got a whole fucking
because
team.
their whole team's doing something.
that's why I don't think. Kucherov will probably win it, but I don't think he should because he's got 10 other players on his team that are super good.
Right.
Usually it's like the best player on one of the best teams. So right now that'd be Kucherov.
Yeah, there's nobody else on the Devils. You probably couldn't name me 4 players on the Devils right now.
Nico
We
Hirschimer.
did this like the first freaking episode. Doug or Rob said it to Dunk. Actually, it was
Yeah, it was
reversed.
about Carolina. It was about Carolina. Yeah. Besides Larson, Schneider, Hershey Bar, and
Taylor Hall.
is Travis Zajac still on the Devils?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Adam Henry got traded to the Ducks.
Yeah.
Isn't that guy from the Lawrence brother from HE Double Hockey Sticks? Does that count? You guys never seen that movie? HE Double Hockey Sticks?
Okay,
Isn't there a fucking hockey team called the Devils and like the Angels or something?
something like that.
Wasn't something like that?
Yep.
I haven't seen it forever.
Still counts.
Okay, so if you had to pick someone from Kucherov or Malkin to win
To win what?
the Art Trophy,
You say Hart?
yes, the Hart Trophy.
Kopitar.
Who do I want to win, or who's going to win?
It's going to be who's going to win.
Kucherov's going to win.
Kucherov. Kopitar, I mean. Sorry, misspoke.
I'm going to go with Malkin.
I'll be surprised if Kucherov doesn't win.
How can you vote for Malkin as a fucking... That doesn't make any... He's not the best player on his team either.
How could you say Kopitar?
Because Kopitar's the best player on his team. He carried the whole team without Jeff Carter. He's the only center on the Kings worth noting besides Adrian Kempme, who's played wing most of the year anyways.
Every year, Kopitar is the best player in the Kings, and nobody ever talks about it.
Just because Dez goes to sleep before the Kings game starts.
Yeah, I don't think Dez has ever watched a Kings game in his entire life.
Oh, he did in
Oh,
2014.
yeah, he watched about 5 of them in 2014.
Who was the best player on the Kings in 2014, Dez?
Jonathan Quick.
Probably Drew Doughty, but
Speaking of goalies, speaking of defensemen, oh, that was a good transition there. You missed out on a chance.
you want to talk about Vesna now, or you want to talk about Norris? What do you want to talk about?
I don't care.
Who do you think is going to win the Vesna? Vasilevsky?
I don't know. How do they judge that though? Is it by number of wins? Is it by save percentage? Is it by
Usually it's just by what Carey Price or Braden Holtby, but they both aren't very good this year. So,
yeah?
I mean, Braden Holtby's okay, but he's kind of in a rough spot.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with somebody else. I'm gonna go Pecorino. I think.
Didn't you? Didn't the beginning of this season you said Ben Bishop? How's that working out for you?
Oh God. Anyways,
How's that working out?
I was just taking a shot in the dark.
You're just hoping. So maybe. I don't know.
I think Rene would win. That would be cool. Vasilevsky would be cool coming out of nowhere and winning it. Well, not coming out of nowhere, but
Yeah.
no one expected that to happen. I don't think.
To the degree it did, you're right.
No,
What about Winnipeg's goalie?
nah. What's his name? Hellebuck.
Hellebuck.
I don't think he's. I mean, they're not. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think so. No, I would put him more for. I don't know if he's playing good or not. I haven't followed their goalie situation. There's only been one guy in Winnipeg that I care about, so
And he's got a beard.
that's going to be the Rocket Richard winning Patrick Laine.
What about St. Louis's Carter Hutton?
Nah, St. Louis isn't going to make the playoffs.
But this is Carter Hutton stats. 25 games started, 16 wins, 7 losses, save percentage of .934, goals against average of .202. 3 shutouts.
His save percentage is better than Vasilevsky's.
Yeah.
Vasilevsky is a .933. So I mean, it's the same, but
933, 934 is not the same.
okay, it's
Numbers.
0.001 more.
Pekka Rinne's save percentage is .929 with a 2.25 goals.
Yeah, I
against.
don't know how they judge Vezina. It's always so hard because, like, I don't know.
Because it's like such a misrepresentation. Because if your team's doing well, of course, like your goals against average and your save percentage is going to look well. Not necessarily save percentage, but your goals against average are going to be pretty good, and you have a shit ton of wins.
I need to look back at the history of it, but there's not many teams that have played like absolute garbage and their goalie wins the Vezina. It's usually a good team's goalie that wins. So
Yeah, I think like goalies think they're like their defense and stuff too when they win the Vezina. Like, well, it's still like a team trophy kind of.
What about Marc-Andre Fleury?
no.
Well, you missed a lot of games. I mean,
Right, that would be totally the case against.
What's Anaheim's goalie's name?
John Gibson,
He's playing pretty good too.
he sucks.
Anyways,
So Pekka Rinne's got 39 wins. Connor Hellebuck's got 36.
I'm gonna
For
go
the
with
league.
Rene still.
And Vasilevsky has 40 wins, but his goals against is .253.
I wouldn't be surprised if they sit Vasilevsky for the next.
How
10
about
games.
Tuukka Rask? He's had a pretty solid season for the Bruins.
I say he'd be a good nominee, but he's not going to win the Vezina for sure.
No.
I think it'd be cool if Hellebuck won it. Underrated.
teams that aren't playing good anymore, but Frederick Anderson would be cool too.
For
Toronto.
Anderson, yeah.
Yeah,
Bobrovsky's always up there.
he's facing the most shots in the league out of any goalie. So
Cam Talbot's even 11th in the league with wins, and he's on Edmonton, and he probably has all their wins.
yeah, probably.
He's got more losses than wins, but he still has 26 wins. So
I don't know. I think Vasilevsky is going to win it.
So you think that Tampa Bay is going to have a clean sweep of the trophies, except
King
for
Henrik's not going to be in it for the first time in 20 years. No one's even talking about Lundqvist anymore.
for good reason.
Good reason, and good riddance, right?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, let's move on. Who else? What are we going to do next?
Should we even talk about the Jack Adams for best coach, or is it hands down Gerard Gallant?
Gallant's going to win.
Yeah, not even
Gallant or
close.
probably, or maybe even, I mean, like the only people I can think of are Gallant and then probably Ken Hitchcock from Dallas and,
Why did Ken Hitchcock win it?
or not, what's his, the guy for the Devils. What's the coach's name? John something?
Who gives a fuck? Gerard Gallant's going to win it.
Yeah, he'll win. He'll win. Yeah.
Okay. How about this one? How about the Calder?
Who says it that way?
I called the Calder, but
Yeah, it's Calder. Who calls it the Calder? Barzal's going to win. Duh. Maybe Brock Besser, but other than that, I can't think of anyone else.
I don't know. Brock Besser's like a good player on the bad team.
Right. There's also Charlie McAvoy. Barzol's a good player on a terrible team too, right?
Islanders aren't terrible like fucking Canucks are. It's two different. That's two different types of bad.
Barzal too, though. Everyone's like giving him shit because he plays with Tavares or whatever, but he plays on a different line than Tavares. So like, it's not even like he's got somebody setting him
No,
up or helping
but
him out.
He's not playing against the best defenseman then most of the time, you would think, right?
Yeah, I guess if he's second or third line, maybe I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. Barzal's gonna win it. You're right.
It's gotta be. It's just gotta be.
Not Malcolm Subban.
Nah. Norris?
Hedman.
Yep.
Yeah. Drew Doughty.
PK Subban?
How do they judge the Norris though too? Because if you're talking about scoring, then Klingberg would win.
Right. You got Klingberg and then what's his name too? Roman Yossi. He's had a pretty solid year.
John Carlson's pretty up there in points too for scoring. So how do you judge the Norris? Like,
They usually just give it to Eric Carlson for no reason.
yeah, well, he's not going to get it this year. I'd like to see Doughty win it because I think he's probably my favorite defenseman in the league. But
He's the best two-way defenseman in the league, hands down.
if Tampa's going to sweep everything, then Hedman makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, Hedman's not a slouch defenseman either. He's
right.
him and Doughty are 1 and 1A in my opinion. So
Well, you also like fucking what's his nuts, Pietrangelo.
yeah,
So there's that. What about not for Norris, of course, but what do you guys think about William Karlsson leading the league in plus minus?
he'll probably win Lady Bing.
How many penalties is he taken?
Well, if you've got a good plus minus, you probably usually don't take a lot of penalties.
Yeah, that's true. Rocket Richard,
Who do you think's going to win that? Who do you think my vote's going to be?
Patrick Laine.
Yeah, Patrick Laine. And to chime in on last week's episode, I think Laine is going to get to 50 goals pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ah
Ah yeah.
ah.
What if we had dual winners of the Rocket Richard? That'd be pretty cool too.
I'm sure it's
Can you-
happened before.
Can you do that? What if him and
Yeah.
Ovi won it?
Well, I mean, like the fucking Jennings for the fewest goals against. Like, if a certain goalie on that team has a number of games played, then they would like split the trophy.
Yeah,
I'm saying?
cut it in half.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you actually get to keep the trophy.
Of course you do.
So how many fucking trophies are there?
Probably make one every year.
No, you don't get to keep it. It doesn't have their names pinned on it.
I don't know. Should ask Dustin Penner.
Yeah, let's just get fucking Patrick Laine.
The Rocket Richard though, I wouldn't be mad if Ovechkin won because I love Ovechkin, but I think Laine will win.